Now stay with me for a moment here. Since God is spirit, we're not told exactly what we will see when we see his face. The Bible doesn't tell us if we'll see physical expressions or forms of the Father or the Spirit. We will either see some form that God the Father chooses to show us of his glory, or we will simply be looking into the face of our glorified Savior, Jesus Christ, God the Son, in that fulfillment, I believe, of what Paul said in Colossians chapter 1, verse 15, that Christ is the image of the invisible God. Only that will be different than what he showed to those disciples, because now it is the full expression of his glory and his brilliance. And we will be able to see that. We will see in his face God, for he is God. He is the image of the invisible glory of God. We do know this. When Adam and Eve sinned, they ran, didn't they? And they hid. They hid from God. Here we will see Christ and literally be able to run to him. We will experience greater, more intimate fellowship than the fellowship of God's physical manifestation to Adam, whatever form that was. We'll have greater intimacy and the ability to partake in his glory as we see him than even Moses did, who was only allowed to see the hinder part of his glory. And because of seeing that much, his face glowed for months. We will see and fellowship with that brilliant, resplendent one whose light came from the sky and blinded the Apostle Paul. We in our glorified state will be able to gaze into the face of God, which I believe is the visible expression mediated to us by the glorious face of our glorified, redeemed Savior, Jesus Christ.